Alright everyone, here is segment number 24 of my Halloween special. We're playing Jeopardy for the SNES. Let's see how we do. We just finished playing Wheel of Fortune for the SNES and won nearly $60,000, including $25,000 in the bonus round. What will Jeopardy have in store? Let's find out. Here we go. Time for the Jeopardy! We have these as our 6 categories: rituals, hunting, first ladies, Mark Twain, fruits and veggies, and finally, parades. Okay, good categories. I'm going to start things off with first ladies for 100.
The answer is...
His wife, Louisa, was the only first lady born abroad, but she was buried in Quincy, Massachusetts. Who is John Quincy Adams? Okay. First ladies for 200, please.
The answer is...
Tom Selleck said this first lady helped him overcome his fear of dancing with the Princess of Wales. Who is Nancy Reagan? First ladies for 300.
The answer is...
Mrs. Nixon was nicknamed Pat because she was born on the eve of this holiday. What is St. Patrick's Day? First ladies for 400.
The answer is...
She was the only first lady born in Kentucky. Who is Mary Todd Lincoln? We'll go first ladies for 500.
The answer is...
She co-wrote the 1988 book Wildflowers in America. Who is Lady Bird Johnson? Well done in the first ladies category, up to $1,500. Let's have fruits and veggies 100.
The answer is...
This dried fruit is often found in carrot cake. What is a raisin? What are raisins, I should say. I'll have 200, please.
The answer
Fruits
is...
and veggies. As stated on most gelatin boxes, this fruit should be cooked before adding to a gelatin mixture. What is pineapple? Fruits and vegetables for 300.
The answer is...
Also called the pie plant, its long reddish stalks are edible when cooked. What is rhubarb? Fruits and vegetables 400.
The answer is...
Collards, kale, and bok choy are all types of this vegetable. Oh, shucks. Jim locked me out. Oh! He doesn't have a clue! There we go, I got in. What is cabbage? There we go. Fruits and veggies 500.
The answer is...
In France, this onion-like vegetable is known as the asparagus of the poor. What's a leek? What are leeks? Ran that category too, we're up to $3,000. Hunting 100.
The answer is...
Dog breed used to flush rabbits from cover, though Snoopy prefers big game. What are beagles? Hunting 200.
The answer is...
The doll, stone, and desert bighorn are North American species of this game animal. What is sheep? I'll take hunting for 300.
The answer is...
Snares, pitfalls, and baits are used in this very old method of hunting. And I just said the answer. What is trapping? Hunting, 400.
The answer is.
After the kill, you do this to game with a knife, not high heels and an evening gown. What is dressing? We'll go hunting for 500.
The answer is.
These aiming lines of the scope are sometimes made of spider web. What are crosshairs? That'll be 3 categories I've knocked in the head. I'll have Mark Twain 100. Daily double! It is the first clue, so let's do all of it. $4,500. For $9,000 total, here's the clue in Mark Twain. His celebrated jumper from Calaveras County was one of these. What is a frog? Mark Twain 200.
The answer is.
The full name St. Twain's mother gave him. What is Samuel Langhorne Clemens? How about Mark Twain 300?
The answer is.
Huck Finn swore he'd never betray this runaway slave. Who is Jim? Mark Twain 400.
The answer is.
It appeared in the skies the year he was born and the year he died. Oh, and Jim locked me out again. Too bad. Oh, but once again, he ain't got a clue. Thank you, Jim. I'll just buzz in now and say, what is Halley's Comet? Jim, I'm beginning to wonder how you even got on the show to begin with. He must have taken some stupid pills before we started taping. And we'll have Mark Twain for 500.
The answer is.
According to Twain, the only animal that blushes, or needs to, what is man? And that's 4 categories we've knocked in the head. We're over $10,000. I'll have parades 100.
The answer is.
1988 was the year of this creature, which traditionally leads the annual Chinese New Year parade. What is the dragon? Let's have parades 200.
The answer is.
Parades on this day might honor Flora, the Roman goddess of spring, or a country's laborers. What is May Day? Let's go with parades for 300.
The answer is.
This had to be stoked up for the performance and traditionally came last in the circus parade. What is a calliope? Parades 400.
The answer is.
For most of its route, the Tournament of Roses parade follows this Pasadena Boulevard. Oh, and Jim locked me out again. Let's see if he messes up again. Not this time. He got it. Colorado Boulevard. I knew it. I've been frantic on that buzzer, though, but it's okay. Jim makes the next selection. And he wants to go to rituals for 100.
The answer is.
The full ritual for killing one of these involves decapitation as well as a stake through the heart. What is a vampire? Parades 500.
The answer is.
Annual British parade that arose from the need to show mercenary troops which flag to follow. What is chopping the collar? There we go. Rituals 200.
The answer is.
Egyptians believe that on this day of the month of Parbuchi, you shouldn't go anywhere Friday or not. Oh! I got locked out again. It's the 13th, and Jim got it right. Alright, let's look at the $300 clue.
The answer is.
On 12th night in Sweden, people go house to house taking these down and eating the ornaments. What are Christmas trees? But why would they want to do that? We're going to go 400.
The answer is.
Sung standing in a circle with arms crossed and hands joined. It's the Scottish song of parting. What is Auld Lang Syne? And now the last clue.
The answer is.
A Hindu woman performing sati lies next to her husband on this. She lies next to her husband on his funeral pyre. So I have $12,300. Jim has $300. We have not heard from Jenny yet, so she's going to make the first selection in Double Jeopardy. Right now, Jim trails me by $12,000. All right, here we go.
Here are the categories.
We have these as our 6 categories: landmarks, alphabet soup, classic cinema, 1960, resorts, and finally, the Olympics. Okay? Jenny, we've yet to hear from you, so go ahead and make the first selection. Landmarks, 200.
The answer is.
Paris's Cathedral of Notre Dame is on an island in this river. Oh. And Jenny locked me out. It's the Seine, and she got it. Now we hear from Jenny. She has a little bit of cash to start things off, and she's going to the next clue, which is resorts for 200.
The answer is.
Since 1942, U.S. presidents have had private access to this resort. What is Camp David? Resorts 400.
The answer is.
This worldwide French resort club chain also owns a cruise ship. What is Club Med? Resort 600.
The answer is.
Furnace Creek is the appropriate name for the California resort located here. What is Death Valley? We're going to go resorts for 800.
The answer is.
Honeymooners are partial to these picturesque Pennsylvania mountains featuring over 300 resorts. Oh. I got locked out again, and it's the Poconos. Yep, Jenny got that one right. $1,000, Jenny, where to? 1960, 200.
The answer is.
The U.S. won gold in this Olympic event with Oscar Robertson and Jerry West. What is basketball? I'll have resorts 1,000.
The answer is.
Camp David, the presidential retreat, was named for this grandson of a president. Who is Dwight Eisenhower? There we go, good for 1,000. I'll have 1960 for 400.
The answer is.
Lerner and Lowe musical that provided the theme for the Kennedy years. What is Camelot? Look at all this money I have. 1960, 600.
The answer is.
He supplied the key to the Oscar-winning Apartment. Who is Jack Lemmon? $1960, 800.
The answer is.
Sedentary demonstration against lunchroom segregation. What is a sit-in? $1960, 1,000.
The answer is.
The Commodore Princess Margaret married. Who is Anthony Armstrong Jones? That's good for 1,000. Landmarks 400.
The answer is.
Number of pyramids at Giza in Egypt. What is 3? Landmark 600. Daily double. Have a big lead right now, 17,900. How much do we want to put at risk? All it. Whoa. Here's the clue in landmarks. Here rests an honored, glorious American soldier, known but to God, is described on the tomb of this. What is the unknown soldier? Yes! Landmarks 800. This admiral statue stands atop a column in London's Trafalgar Square. Who is Horatio Nelson? Landmarks 1000.
The answer is...
If you're standing on Mount Fuji, you're on this island. What is Honshu Island? That's the one. Good for 1,000. I'll take alphabet soup for 200.
The answer is...
Churchill's symbol for victory, or the Roman symbol for 5. What is V? Alphabet soup 400.
The answer is...
Letter which stops your camera lens and your progress in school. And Jim locked me out that time. F. He got it. He's up to $700 and he makes the next selection. Alphabet soup 600.
The answer is...
The unit of computer capacity equal to 1024 bytes is represented by this letter. What is K? Alphabet soup 800.
The answer is...
What a small c enclosed in a circle means. What is copyright? Alphabet soup 1000.
The answer is...
Followed by TH, this letter expresses the ultimate degree. What is N? That's good for another 1,000. Classic Cinema 200. The other daily double. All in for $80,400. Here's the clue in Classic Cinema. The Marx Brothers meet the Met, so to speak. What is A Night at the Opera? Right again! Classic Cinema 400.
The answer is...
Cecil B. DeMille's famous biblical Exodus, made silently in 1923 and colorfully in 1956. What is the Ten Commandments? Classic Cinema 600.
The answer is...
He and Claudette Colbert were the first co-stars to win Best Actor and Actress Oscars. Who is Clark Gable? A Classic Cinema 800.
The answer is...
In this 1941 flick, Bogey gives Greenstreet the bird. A fake one. What is the Maltese Falcon? We'll have a Classic Cinema 1000.
The answer is...
High Society with Kelly, Crosby, and Sinatra was based on this film with Hepburn, Grant, and Stewart. What is the Philadelphia Story? Right again! The Olympics 200.
The answer is...
In 1984, he became the first man since 1928 to win both the platform and springboard diving events. Who is Greg Louganis? Look at all this money we're getting. 400.
The answer is
The 500-meter version of this is the quickest timed event in the Winter Games with a record of 36.45 seconds. Jim. It is men's speed skating. He's right.
the answer is
This type of equestrian race was added to the ancient games in 680 BC. Oh, I got locked out. Chariot racing, which is the correct answer.
the answer is
After the 1992 Winter Games in Albertville, France, the next Winter Games will be held in this year. And I got locked out again. 1994, yep. Now the last clue.
the answer is
Competing in the 1924 and 1928 games, this U.S. swimmer won a total of 5 gold medals. Who is Johnny Weissmuller? And then we're about to be in Final Jeopardy. I have 84,400. Jim 1,900, Jenny 1,600, so I cannot be caught. Let's take a look at our Final Jeopardy category. Business and industry. I'll do 15,599. That'll put me at the maximum I'm allowed to win this game. Here's the clue. This automaker introduced the alternator, power steering, and the electronic ignition. I'm just going to say what is Ford. Whether I'm right, whether I'm wrong, I'm still going to be the winner. I'll still be the big winner regardless of how I do in Final Jeopardy. Even if I'm wrong, that's the only clue I've gotten wrong all game, so that's fine. Let's find out.
the final Jeopardy answer
Is it Ford? Chrysler, so I was incorrect. That's okay. I'm still the winner. Jenny did get Chrysler. She doubles her money to 3,200. Jim, did you come up with Chrysler? Yes, you double your money to 3,800. I did not, so I'm gonna lose some money here. So I dropped to $68,801, which is not bad. Still a lot of money. And I'm gonna see you all for that next segment right after this.